Hey guys, welcome back in. Just gonna continue some more of this playthrough. Alright, so we just got the blueprint for our ship, for our hyperdrive rather. Let's take a run in here real quick. See what our inventory looks like. It's not looking all too great actually. Finish that off. Okay, plutonium. So we're good on that stuff for now. Get that filled up. Okay. Zinc and iron. Takes iron, alright. Now, I think I'm gonna hold off on the hyperdrive right now. I think probably the more important stuff is gonna be getting some drop pods unlocked. And then start running around grabbing ships. I'm not sure if I discovered this creature. I'm gonna make sure I scan like everything I can. This should give me iron. Yep. Yeah, just gather up a bunch of stuff here. And unlock some drop pods. Do I have that scanned? You don't need anything to repair drop pods, you just need iron to access them, so. That's more of that. I think we have a monolith over here. Or maybe not, it's just knowledge stone. Right, yeah, you want to get drop pods and... Okay, so that's already full. Get this scan. Because I'm gonna have to keep moving things into my inventory when I go to pick up new ships. So, let's move this stuff over. And another stack of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep moving things back and forth when I start picking up ships. So I want to have a good amount of just regular inventory space. And each drop pod is going to cost me 50 iron. So that's only going to be one stack for two. So I'm trying to get together like 3 or 4 stacks. That way I can grab a bunch of drop pods all at once. So that should be a good amount. See if I can get just a little bit more. Okay, so what's in my ship? Right, grab one more rock. That should max me out. Oh, I didn't even need to see this knowledge stone. Alright, so... what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of that iron, just transfer that. Give a bypass chip. I'm going to scan for a shelter. And hopefully this too will give me some drop pods. Alright. So this one is kind of a wasted bypass chip. The game still likes to do that BS. Craft another one. I wish it didn't take so long to do the scan. Okay, that's just a regular shelter. Doing that. Alright. Well, we'll head over to that drop pod. Let's get that picked up. I don't think there's like anything to sell here. Oh, actually jump in here for a moment. Okay, so it does replenish my hazard, but it doesn't replenish my life support. Alright, I just remembered that I wanted that multi-tool that's here. Let me actually see what I have here for upgrades. Okay, so range boost 2. Okay. The thing is, that has a range booster 3. I'm pretty sure the one in here is only a range booster 2.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, it doesn't even have that as a combat amplifier. Alright, I'm gonna put off on that. And let me get this charged before I forget it.
Technology recharge.
I'm gonna head over to that drop pod. Yeah, do that drop pod first because I can do another scan when I get to that other building. Okay, and that's going to be thing down there too. We have a cave right here. Alright, so let's go get this unlocked. Oh, you do have to pay for these. Okay. Alright, so that one's done. If I have any carbon, that's really easy to get to. Doesn't look like it. Take a look inside this cave, though. There might be some goodies. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much of anything in here. Yeah, none of this stuff gives you anything. Oh, let's get a creature. Yeah, I have to remember I just got to a new planet, so there's a lot of stuff I haven't scanned yet. Yeah, they do have storms still, but the weather effects don't show up as much as they do now. It just sounds like very drippy rain. I think kind of loud. That era. Let's see what this is. Oh, that's nickel. Yeah, I don't need that. We'll go see what that shelter is, and there should be a new thing to scan over there too. That's this thing. I'm gonna just there it is. Toss that in my ship. I didn't realize I had that much zinc. Wow. Okay. What shelter was that? I know I saw a waypoint along the way too, so I want to try to stop with that. I think I probably already went past it. Yeah, it actually feels like kind of an alien world. Pretty cool sky. Alright, we're just gonna... Oh, there's a minor settlement right here. Actually, this might be... That's the one I was just at, actually. Let's go ahead and land here. Get rid of this extra zinc I have. Yeah, I was hoping to line up a bunch of drop pods all at once, but it doesn't seem to want to give me them. Alright, we're just going to sell that 59 zinc. Sell off that 12. Oh. Have to count that all the way down. Alright, good. Yeah, I can get this stuff back really easily, so I'm not worried about losing, you know, like a stack of it. Alright, so we're just gonna sell that. Okay. Oops. Yeah, it's so weird playing in first person. I'm just not used to it at all. See if we can find another drop pod. It may just keep sending me to the same shelter. Okay, we got another drop pod. I'm pretty sure you can have more than one of them marked. But it's been a while since I've done this version. Try one more. It might be one of those things where you can only have one marked at a time. So. Okay, we got a shelter over there. Okay, so we have two different shelters. So I should be able to get two different drop pods. Yeah, at least these things are cheap to craft, so. Another shelter. Alright, I wish they gave them different icons. Alright, and our plutonium's looking okay. Alright, we're gonna do one more. Yeah, I'm gonna need exosuit slots so that I can keep moving things back and forth in my ship. Okay, so you can get multiple drop pods. Alright, so that's 10 minutes away. Another one over here somewhere. That one's 8 minutes, alright. Yeah, you don't even have to use those bypass ships really, because you can see a lot of this stuff just from flying around. The bad thing is you don't really have like a compass or anything to kind of keep your bearings, so. And a lot of the stuff just looks the same after a while too, so. Those signal boosters can make things quite a bit quicker. Ooh, that jumped all the way to 25. Alright. So, get this one done. I have a feeling the next one's going to be 50,000. And okay. Right there. Yep. so far. I hate how it ejects you right away. I'm so used to landing and refueling things. I'm gonna get this filled back up.
Technology recharge.
Alright, I'm gonna use up that little tiny bit of plutonium.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
That's it.
Technology recharge.
I hate these friggin' pop-up things. I wish there was a way to turn them off. Okay, so that's gonna set us back 50. So it does double each time. It does stop. I think it's 500,000, but I'm not totally sure. It's been quite a while since I've done a run like this, or you know, for this version anyway. Alright, so we do have a little bit more room. I was hoping to grab like 6 spots. I didn't realize it cost that much money. Well, we're actually pretty good on that too. Alright, I do need carbon though. We can find some carbon quickly. There's really not much carbon here at all. Go grab a couple of words. Yeah, I wish there was a way to just turn off these things that keep popping up. Just super annoying. It wouldn't be bad if they just popped up for a second, or just at the bottom of the screen. They take up half of your screen. Alright.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Storm.
Toxic protection.
I think we'll head over to one of the multiple shelters I have. Oh, let's grab this. Actually, let me do a scan. Okay, so they do show up as a gear. Grab this. Alright. Oh, there is another one over here. Yeah, it's nice that we're getting some of these blueprints out of the way somewhat early. Alright, another boltcaster one.
Toxic protection. Falling.
That's platinum, isn't it? Yeah. back to our ship. There's not very much carbon here at all. Got another carbon up here though. I say that and then I walk right past the carbon plant. That's one too. Alright, jump in like that. Start recharging. We'll just recharge a couple things here.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, let's get over to one of these shelters. Try to find one that's closest. It's going to be right under us. I'm not sure what it is. It's most likely just going to be one of those little buildings. Of course, I can't look down and see. Yep. But it's worth stopping at these for the blueprints. I'm just trying to load up on as many of those as I can right now. Alright, there's another one. Make sure I hit this. Oh, and that thing I need for my hyperdrive, I'm pretty sure I can probably just buy that at the space station, unless I can find one at a minor settlement. I do remember having to get those. Right, so that one's cleared out. So we'll just run into all of these buildings and then get our hyperdrive installed. But I'm pretty sure the hyperdrives will be installed in crash ships anyway, so looks like this one might be closer. Oh, and this is actually, that's that same minor settlement. Let's stop in here for a minute. I'm gonna do, man, I hate how it ejects you. Let me just move that to my ship. Right, we're gonna just make a bunch of bypass chips. That way I can get some quick money.
Constructed. 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 Constructed.
At least I already have the blueprint for this. Those sell for a good amount of money. Bad thing is you have to buy the suspension gel, which is a good amount of money as well. But they're pretty easy to make. Right, so let's go sell those off. That'll actually use up some of my iron too. I still have quite a bit, actually. Right, let's sell those off. Yeah, give me 300 grand. You know, I am dropping the value though when I do this, but for now it'll help out. Wait, wasn't? Oh, that I had an extra 0 there. It was like 38 grand or something. We'll sell off a little bit of this iron. Sell off 150. All right. Let's open up some more room for me. We are down to 2 things of plutonium. Let me move this over, and move that plutonium back. That way, try to keep things some type of order here. All right. I'm tempted to grab this thing. Yeah, no, I'm not doing it. Let's get over to one of those shelters. Oh yeah, fill that. That still didn't fill it all the way. So I just left off here. I want to see if that's actually charging me. It doesn't. All right. Get over to this shelter. All right, got a bunch of plutonium over here too, so. Should be a ton of plutonium I just picked up. Yeah, like a whole stack, so... Yeah, the size of the crystals definitely does matter. Alright, get another blueprint. Another thing I'll never use. I always check both of them because sometimes there will be other things in here. Should have a damaged machinery. Alright. Alright, got another damaged machinery over here. Oh, okay. That's what those are for. Alright, we're just gonna head out back where we came from. Oh, I need to do a bunch of uploads too. Let me this. Like I'm running in mud. Remember to upload all this stuff. It is quite a bit of money. You get a couple thousand for each thing, so let's get this recharged. At least I can use like plutonium and stuff to refill this, so it's not too bad. Alright, so I think we have 2 more buildings. Just trying to remember which one is closest. Oh, both about the same. Okay, that's that same. We're gonna leave that mark. This shelter. Alright, so we got a transmissions tower. Alright, so this one's going to be 720. It's pretty much the same puzzles. Alright, so we got a crash ship. Now I didn't notice if that other crash ship had a hyperdrive in it. I don't think it did. But we should go check it out. Grab our blueprint. How far away is that ship? Oh, that's on a different planet. Oh, maybe not 4 hours away. I don't know why it's way up in the sky like that. Yeah, I'm looking for damaged machinery when I do this. Oh, there's one over here. Beam focus. Alright, nothing over here. These are, oh, these are carbon. For some reason I thought these were iron. No, you should have a good amount of carbon. Yeah, it doesn't take long to stack them up. Oh, I want to see... I'm going to be too far away to check that. My shield health. Just grab some of that too. I just realized I can use that in my life support as well. It refills even more if I remember right. Oh, I want to see what I need for this. Okay, so I do still need to get some iridium. Alright, so we do have some already. Toss that extra. Thallium in here.
Technology recharge.
A little bit of carbon to put in there.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, you can use a lot of different things to recharge some of the stuff, which is actually really nice. That way you don't have to, you know, be stuck only using carbon.
Technology recharge.
Okay. So I do need to grab some iridium. I don't really see anything here. It's all over the place though, so not too worried about finding it. Okay, we have a beacon over there. And just got a little bit of this carbon to replenish carbon I just used. That's on the plant. Okay, so I still use like 40 carbon. Run over here. Just in case there's... They don't tell you how many creatures are on these planets or anything, so... I'm never sure if you got them all or if you're still looking for some. Getting quite a few milestones done really early though. We're already up to our 3rd star on that. If I get that. Way over there. Yeah, we're already up to 4 stars on our words. All this carbon. We will just run over and take a look at that ship. We're going to want to go up here for though. Flight controls are absolute garbage. Fly way out and then slow down. Try to lock on. And you always think like your ship is just going to get ripped apart because it vibrates so much. Going into the atmosphere. At least it's a little more realistic. Yeah, I want to see if this ship has a hyperdrive in it. I'm pretty sure it won't, but... not 100% positive, so... Let's see what we get. I think that's another shuttle. I'm just gonna pick these up first. Let's search the pilot. Alright, jetpack booster. So, those are the type of upgrades I want. So, exosuit will be in these for your exosuit upgrades. Let me just jump in here. Alright, man, let's see if I can actually transfer that. Oh, I don't have platinum for it. Alright, yeah, see, you can't move this stuff, and you can't break it down either. Hold X to take off. Oh. I thought maybe I could move it for a second. I'm not sure if there's like an ideal way to lay out these exosuits or not. Let me see if I can find some platinum real quick. Looks like there's some right down here. There we go. Actually, grab a little bit more. That'll help me out. Yeah, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna end up like dismantling these and moving some of the stuff around just so that I can get adjacency bonuses on them. That'll happen later on though. Right, let's get that charged up again. Alright. That'll help out a little bit. Let's take a look at this. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Oh, there is a hyperdrive in here. Alright, so I don't want to pick this ship up. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally soft lock myself. What do I actually need for that? I need Iridium, which I should be able to get on this planet. Pretty sure Iridium's pretty much like copper, where you can find it like everywhere. Alright, got another damaged machinery. That's nickel. No, that's Iridium. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to get all this Iridium together so that I can just go through the space station and install the hyperdrive. I'm pretty sure I should be able to buy that other component right in the space station. Alright, so I got plenty of that now. Toss that in my ship. Got a little extra platinum. Actually, see if I can find more platinum. Don't need like a bunch of it, so. I just want to get enough for a stack. Jetpack boost helps out quite a bit. So yeah, crash ships will give you your exosuit upgrades.
Life support power low.
That platinum right in my ship. It's really easy to get multiple stacks of stuff and not really mean to. Especially if you get them split in between your inventories, it can get a little confusing.
Toxic protection falling.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna hit the space station. That charge. Yeah, run up to the space station, see if I can buy that component I'm looking for. Then I'll start looking around at crash ships. I like to try to get a bunch of different things done in this first system. You know, all the other systems are pretty much the same type of thing anyway, so... I want to continue to kind of make my way towards the center. Because it does take quite a few jumps. It takes probably like 200-300 jumps, something like that. Alright, so I did grab some extra stuff to sell. Get up here, terminal. I don't know how expensive those things are. I'm just gonna go to buy. Okay, so the resonator. Okay, so it's 33,000 units. You know what, let's, I'm only gonna, oh, there's only one available anyway. We're gonna buy it. Okay, that suspension fluid, 20,000. Trying to see what these other things sell for. And there's none in here. 20,000. Yeah, I don't think they give you a cash value in here of these things. You know what, I'm gonna gamble with it. I'm gonna buy one of these suspension fluids. Suspension fluid was 20,000. I'm gonna buy one of those. We're gonna craft one of these vapors. Because, yeah, they don't tell you the value of anything. Oops. Come on. Interact with it. Alright, I just want to see what that's gonna sell for. 38,000, so not bad. So we will go ahead and sell that. Alright, so I pretty much got that resonator almost for free. Well, pretty close. So you can figure out different ways to kind of mess around with the economy. Alright. Go to my ship. God, this is a freaking mess. Let's just transfer this over. Oh, ship's out of range. Go get that hyperdrive installed. Still out of range. Alright, now we should be good. Move this. Alright, let's get that installed. Because I think they're going to have me run around and learn how to make antimatter and stuff. Yeah, I don't have the ability to craft a warp cell. Oh, I do. Okay, I have to figure out how to make antimatter though, so that'll be the next little part of the quest. I should get like an update. I do have some other stuff I want to just run up and sell, though. I want to get rid of some of this extra Iridium. Actually, let's hold on to that stack. Like, almost out of plutonium, too. Okay, got zinc, got that one. Got extra iron. Actually, I really don't need to sell anything. Actually, can I buy antimatter? I'm pretty sure they're going to tell me how to craft antimatter, though, because they have you the blueprint at some point. I just don't know if it's available for sale. Okay. Alien transmission. So we do have power resonators. Just trying to remember what some of this stuff is. It's been quite a while. Okay, so I am considering maybe doing that again with this. Oh, I don't have enough plutonium anyway. Alright. Not gonna bother. We have our signal for antimatter, and this is gonna be hopefully on a different planet. We're gonna run down there. Actually, this is something I do want to check as well. Does this stuff go into my ship? Okay, it goes directly into my ship. Alright, good. Go down to that outpost. I'm pretty sure this is a trading post. I remember right. Just the one that I've already had marked. See if I can actually land on the landing pad. Alright, good. Yeah, I thought for sure this was the same outpost. Alright. Go talk to this guy. Tell me what I need for antimatter. Oh, he just gives me antimatter. I thought he gave me the blueprint for it. Alright, let's grab that. There's our blaze javelin. Oh. What do we have in here? Don't really care about combat. Let's do a quick comparer. Right now I got 5 and 8. So there's a bunch of extra slots for 56,000 though. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna end up taking this. Make sure I actually have room to actually break this thing down though. Alright, we have our antimatter. Let's craft it in here. Alright, we have our first warp cell. So we're just going to go ahead and get that fueled. Before we break that down though, I want to make a quick save, that way that's taken care of. Oh, and I want to make sure to use this thing. Here, check all this stuff. I haven't really run into many of the green crates or anything. I haven't really been looking for them though. Alright, so we're gonna go through and break this stuff down. You know, I'd lose the range thing, but it shouldn't be too big of a difference. Alright, so we're gonna compare and swap our multi-tool. That'll add on quite a few slots. Yeah, I wish I could move this. Dismantle that. Oh, I'll just leave that installed for now, I guess. Alright, we'll get the beam focus. And do that one. At least the stuff isn't like super expensive to install. It does when you start getting into the weapons though. You know, because sometimes you do need kind of like some oddball, you know, like nickel, iridium, stuff like that. This crystal. Cryosonate. I don't know why that's listed twice. That's weird. Alright. I think that's all we're gonna need in there. See if there's any other stuff here to scan. And how's our stuff look? Alright, I could actually probably use another stack of plutonium. That. Airship's out of range. See if there's any damaged machinery around me. Look at it. I can grab this platinum. Yeah, the thing is, they don't tell you kind of how much you're picking up sometimes, so I'm not going all the way down there. I don't need it all that much. Let's grab this though. And top off our carbon.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
creatures facing each other. And transfer that platinum over. Actually, toss that in my ship. Okay, the ship is full. Alright, I think I'm gonna just go to the to our first warp. I don't want to start really messing around with ships until I actually know what the heck I'm doing. It's been a while. Right, so we're full there. Alright, let's do our first warp. I'm going to try to stick right along the center path thing. Get out here as far as I can. Alright, so that's too far. That's too far. Alright, so what do we have? See, you're starting at only like 40,000 light years from the center, so it's... I mean, it's still a long ways, but... You're not starting off into the, you know, like the 700,000s. It'll still take a couple hundred jumps, though. Right. That first system. What I do is I just try to get in the habit of just landing at the space station, just so that I can make a save, just in case I crash somewhere. At least I know that I've been to this space station. Alright, we have our manufacturing facility. Oh, actually, I might have to install a boltcaster to get into that. Which I don't know if I can actually... I mean, I should be able to install a boltcaster, but I'm not sure about ammo. Okay, yeah, boltcaster won't be an issue. I don't know if you actually need ammo for it, actually. Again, it's been a while, so... You see, we're able to jump right in there. That's some extra carbon. Let's see... Yeah, when you get the Atlas Pass, you typically will have a exosuit slot in one of these rooms, either on this side or on the other side. I can't remember. And I think sometimes you can find a multi-tool as well. Run up here. Oh, it's so awkward playing in first person for me. I've been playing third person for, well, like 9 years now, so Feels awkward for me. Alright, and we have a thing here. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Oh, I have nothing to give him. Everything's way too far away that I can't even... That's a pain. See it. Not even from here. Dude, these are like the little annoyances in this version. It's stuff like that. So now I gotta run pretty much all the way to my ship just so I can, you know, offer him some stuff. Let's go with plutonium. I'll just run back here again. You know, this is stuff like they didn't test, like, or they claim they test, but they didn't. Give him some plutonium this time. Hopefully he'll give me a blueprint. Oh, silicate. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna go get some platinum. I read platinum for plutonium. Alright, so bring this over. Put that back. There's no way to speed up their dialogue either. It's super annoying. Alright, so he gave me a word. Not really what I wanted, but at least it's something. Should just take a quick look in here. See what he's got. Okay, so I almost wonder if maybe I should... Well, I can't craft it anyway, but... I wonder if I do pick up a crashed ship if I need to repair the hyperdrive, because I think I'm going to need these to repair it. Okay. At least I know they're up here if I need them. We'll get down to this manufacturing facility. I think I'm going to need a bolt caster, but I'm not totally sure. And you can't scan your planets either, which is one thing. For some reason, they didn't add to the game. You just have, you know, undiscovered planet. They don't tell you what type of planet it is. A bit closer. Yeah, there were just a lot of systems that just didn't launch. You don't have freighters, you don't have frigates, you don't have pirates. There's a lot of things that never made it into the cut. Like even with the day one patch fixed a lot of things, but there's always still a lot of things that never even made it in. Of course, flying was always a challenge. Let's see if we can get lined up with this building. See if I can find the door on it. Try to open it with my photon cannon. If I can find the door. See, you can't turn like completely around either. There's some big creatures here. You know, we're just gonna land. I'm tired of messing around. I was gonna try to just open it with my photon cannon, but I'm tired of going in circles. Alright. We'll start scanning some stuff. So, yep, I will need... I wonder if I can open it with my mining beam. Nope, no go. So we'll get our bolt caster installed. Okay, now am I going to need bullets for this thing? Alright, so you don't have to craft bullets. Do a clip stabilizer, a reloader, install that. Alright, okay, so you just refill it from here. Alright. We just blast our way right through. Alright, we're just gonna take off. Let them do their little scanning around thing. Some big creatures. Alright. So they deactivate pretty... Oh, I didn't want to shoot him. Go finish opening this door. I forget that this actually acts kind of like a pulse fitter. It doesn't, you know, like pulse fire. Acts like a auto rifle. All right, let's get in here. And you can't shoot inside buildings either. Get in there.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I'm gonna have to go out here, reload, and then I... Okay, so that's how you get titanium. Alright. I'm pretty sure they can't shoot you in here. Alright. That's how you get titanium. That's... right. Alright. Transfer that over. That up.
Recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright. You guys been bumping into everything. We're gonna go take recipe. Alright, so there's our antimatter. Okay, yeah, electron, vapor, iridium. Okay. I knew this stuff was kind of pricey. Of course, the problem is I can't make electron vapor, so I have to keep buying it every time I need to make up antimatter, which becomes a pain. Actually, while I'm in here, I still have discoveries I think I missed back here. Get those uploaded. One right here. Yeah, I try to stay somewhat on top of this stuff so that I don't get too far behind. Because there's not an upload all. I'm gonna just do upload there, do upload there. Yeah, at least they give you kind of an indicator over here. If you're missing something, there'll be a red mark. Alright. So, plutonium, let's just move that. I want to make sure I use this thing.
Objective complete.
Alright, let's get that plutonium. Okay, so there's really not much here. Okay, I can grab more platinum. Alright, so 12 souls now. Try to scan as much stuff as I can. Pretty sure that's a nickel over there, which I don't need right now. What about zinc? I think I used up a little bit of zinc. I'll grab one of those. Yeah, they even tell you that you have to buy suspension fluid from the GT terminals. So they do kind of try to give you some type of guidance. It's a lot of information. There's like not much hand-holding at all. Alright, so we do have an aggressive animal. I do want to try to avoid him. Because they, like I was just going to say, they do a good amount of damage. I'm going to grab this shield thing. Alright, go way back up here. See, I wish I could turn these things off. They're super annoying. Alright, now we get back in here. Take stock of our stuff. Alright, so I should have enough to buy that suspension fluid. Oh, I wanted to see if there was a scanning station here. I think I saw one earlier. Oh my god. Nope. Okay. Scan that. Fly kind of low and slow, see if we can find any buildings. Yeah, I'm actually gonna try to find a minor settlement. Probably be the best bet. We have a beacon that we can use there. That way I don't have to go all the way back to the space station and get suspension fluid. Yeah, you can only turn like, I don't know, like 30 degrees. Okay, we got to turn in post. To be able to get suspension fluid here. It's also where you can buy ships as well if you can get some to land here. I'm not sure if they land here in this release or not though. I don't think they do. Yeah, like there's no NPC. Oh, there is one NPC here. Yeah, a lot of times these are totally empty. talk to him. Let's give him a common isotope. Alright, just increased our standing. Okay, and we got a trade commodity. So, go ahead and sell that. See if I can buy a suspension fluid. Alright, so it's a little bit of money. Alright, suspension fluid. Grab one of those. Yeah, so they actually they take you through the crafting. So we're gonna need one of those vapor things. Oh. Oh, I need plutonium. I have to go back to my ship to get plutonium. Okay, so ship to do land. Alright. Yeah, there's no NPC on the outside, so you interact with the ship. Alright, you can actually make an offer, and this is where you can buy their ship outright. And of course, like, this stuff needs to be fueled, but it's not broken. Go compare. So, I mean, the stuff is pretty expensive. It's got a lot more tech in it, though. So, we're just going to hit decline. And there's, yeah, like I was saying before, there's no classes for anything, so just assume everything's like a C class. Alright, we need to get plutonium out of here. Yeah, it's like you don't have your teleport receiver installed, so it takes forever to do crafting sometimes. So there's that. Okay, so we should have everything for antimatter. I just want to make sure I do everything in order, so craft warp cell. So that's all set. Like, they want me to craft multiples. I think I'm just waiting for the quest line to catch up. Go and jump out real quick. Craft more warp cells. Okay, so they do want me to warp multiple, or make multiple. So, can I buy another suspension thing in here? Yeah, I think, yeah, I was going to say, I think there was only one of them in here before. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go find another building. Nothing around me. see if we find a minor settlement would be the best bet. I'm probably going to want to sell some stuff too, so. You don't have like a compass or anything, so you can't tell if you're just going around in circles or not. Okay, we got something over here. Let's stop at this waypoint, because that'll send us to a minor settlement. Also give us a chance to grab up some stuff if we need it. Something marked now. And grab some carbon and stuff while I'm here. It should be iridium. We're gonna need more. Oh, that's ammo. Yeah, let's grab all that then. I'm grabbing this stuff mainly because I know I'm gonna be hitting a trade terminal, so I'm giving me a chance to sell it off real quick. Alright, let's get this charged up. Some emerald out of that. So a few flakes up in the sky. Yeah, and your mining laser, it's always in a kind of off to the side too. Like stuff just doesn't line up right. Alright, this. I always forget you can scan these too. Alright, what do we have for room? Not sure what this is. Okay, that's iridium. See, the stuff that breaks up so weird that it makes overheating actually really easy to do. Again. Yeah, really need to get some carbon.
Life support power low.
Some big guys. Quite a few creatures here. How's our plutonium? Use some more. Put that in my ship. Platinum is pretty low on this planet. Alright, let's grab a little bit more of this. Try to use all that up. Actually, I can use some of this in my multi-tool and stuff. Yeah, plutonium gives you more charge for get a carbon. Let's put this knowledge stone and get over to that minor settlement. That's probably end up being where I leave off. Got another knowledge stone. Over there. I'll grab this. Alright. Back to our ship. Yeah, at least I'll have a place where I can just hunker down a little bit. Got a little bit of carbon.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Go ahead and toss that in here. Okay, they didn't say anything about making another cell. I know I'm gonna need to make more warp cells. I thought that was part of the tutorial. Like, I don't want to go too far over, like, 2 hours in these streams, so that's why I'm trying to kind of keep things at like an hour 45, 2 hours, something right in that area. So we did upgrade our multi-tool. Got a warp in. We got stuff just like floating in the air. So continue unlocking stuff. Oh, I need to get carbon for that. buying some real quick. Not gonna be enough. Yeah, so got ourselves a multi-tool, a couple drop pods. So what I might do is try to farm up a bunch of iron and plutonium, make up a bunch of bypass chips so I can sell them. Before next stream. That way I can get a little bit of money on me. That way I can unlock a few more drop pods too. Kind of show you guys how I do that. Yeah, I want to try to stream most of this, but there's some stuff that's just so boring that I don't want to bore you guys with it. But essentially what I'll do, like I don't have a lot of room right now, so I can't really show it very well. But what I'll do is, get in here. Alright. Pretty much I'll just end up crafting up a bunch of bypass chips and selling them. If you get like 10,000 for them, a small little example is, the thing is, you want to, pretty much you want to try to do it all in your exosuit inventory. Just put everything that you can into your ship or sell it. That way you can make up, you know, like 10 bypass chips at a time or 20. You know, if you, as you expand your inventory spaces, you can make more and more bypass chips. Then just go ahead and sell them, and you can sell them for like 10 grand a piece, because that'll help kind of speed things up with, you know, unlocking drop pods, or if you want to buy ships, you can do that too. It'll help speed up a lot of that stuff. Let me grab my blueprint out of here. Alright, combat amplifier.
Life support power.
Just pick up this stuff. I might as well talk with this guy. I don't know, he's probably just going to give me a word anyway. I probably don't have stuff to give him anyway, actually. But yeah, there's some stuff in here I want to sell off. Let's move that little bit of iridium over. I want to make sure I have like full stacks of this. Alright, let's try to move a little bit more of that. Okay. Okay, I know I can get rid of that emerald, so I'll just get rid of that right now. That's a good chunk for that. I can get rid of that extra iridium. Got 9 pieces of platinum I can get rid of. I don't like having more than a stack of stuff, so sell that. That 2 carbon, I might as well just get rid of that. And so that cleared up a little bit of room. So, I think that's where I'm just gonna end it, guys. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have like a screen that I can go to when I end this, so I'll just have to save out here. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get on maybe tomorrow morning and just kind of get some money together. I'm not gonna plan on like getting draw pods or anything. I think I'm just gonna do that bypass chip thing. Kind of move my inventory around a little bit, try to get it somewhat situated a little bit better, and maybe just run around the area and just collect a ton of resources and sell them too. So I don't know. We'll see see what I feel like doing in the morning, I guess. But I appreciate you guys taking the time to check this out, and I will see you next time. All right, take care, guys.